welcome back to another video on the LTC coin where we are seeing a potential upside movement to happen from this retest area. So overall, the daily time frame, after we had this huge breakout here and of course a healthy retest, this now acts as a solid foundation or a support area for on the daily time frame. To combine it with 200 EMAs, which is this line here, and 100 EMAs, this area overall forms pretty decent bounce zone for us, which means that this area holds a strong sensitive for a potential bounce area to happen. So as of now, we touched the first layer, which is the 100 EMAs on the daily time frame, had a quick bounce on the daily time frame. Now, if we would open a position, most probably it would be a midterm position here. So entry here, potential entry here as well, and maybe additional entry here, but stop loss has to be slightly below this 200 EMA, because if sellers overtake this zone here, then it's basically a lost cause, 50-50 chance, and it's going to be a gambling already. So before going to the smaller time frames, zooming out, we see that the price is still far away from its potential. The next high area is basically 27% of market price movement from current market price, and in this case the risk and reward ratio is 1 to 2. The next high is this zone here, which is like already basically 4 times more, and last one is here, which is, I mean, just setting, let's leave it like this and going to set, make it easier to understand. So this would be the one target area, this would be the second target area, and this would be the final target area for us. So overall, a potential to make at least 100% of market price movement very soon, and potential to make up to 150%. Now, even if we would stretch the stop loss area to this zone and play it safe with having one entry here, and maybe, one entry here, the retest area, so this whole zone here, second entry here, and that's it. Still, the risk and reward ratio on the longer term is pretty good, but keeping the stop loss right now here, because the main play, as mentioned already, is this whole zone here. Most probably buyers will still hold this zone. Now on the daily time frame, getting a look, we see that we had, as many altcoins had, a quick liquidity sweep here, but still we formed a pretty huge CMA gap here, which might act as some kind of bounce area from where we might see a bounce from. So on the smaller time frames, would be looking for break of structure to form in this region, or we can call it even market structure break, because this would reverse the trend. In this case, would open a long position here once we see the confirmation. Target is of course the CM gap, and stop loss would be somewhere in this region, because once we see the clean breakout, this would be only the entry, and by clean breakout, once again, what I mean is going to do the same as did on the last video, basically imitating the market movement here. Will take like forever probably. Breakout, retest, and bounce. So what we need and what we are going to look for is a breakout from this zone, and this would be the entry for us. So this zone here, going to set it at as entry and something like this. Basically I will remove this one, going to extend it towards here even, so not to have the multiple ones. You get the point. Stop loss is somewhere in this region, and this game plan, in this case stop loss, once again we had a breakout. This would be also one of the entries for us, the breakout area, most probably this zone here. So we had a breakout, this would be a smaller, not caps entry, smaller entry, and this would be the major entry for us. And of course, for additional confirmation, what some people do is like 1% entry here, 1% entry here, and 2% entry here once we form additional break of structure. And of course, this would mean a movement to the CM again, because we see a structure of the bullish breakouts happening. So that's the game plan for the LTC coin. September might be pretty bullish. We have to see if the rates will be cut, because too many people talk about this. I don't like it personally, because when people talk too much and hyping something way too much up, usually it goes against the hype. So we have to see and wait out for the results. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching this video and see you in the next one.